So tell me why you set this site up, why you decided to take it down, and what was the drama all about?
Well, actually, I didn't mean to set the site up. The site was just born, actually. It was just a couple of friends, and we had our hearts broken by a couple of girls, and we thought we would, make a site, and just between us, and a couple of people got a hold of it, and it became Is Anyone Up? And that's how it started. As far as getting to the point where I wanted to take it down was after my appearance on Anderson Cooper, and with all the attention, we had more weirdos and more weirdos every day submitting to the site, and we were dealing with a ton of underage, pictures that were submitted every day, and a lot of animal abuse, and people that had been submitted and posted on the site in the past who had died within the year that the site would have been up. People would find the pictures of them dead and post them along their nude pictures, and that was the drama I was talking about when I wanted to take the site down, and eventually did. So yeah.
And so let me take you back to the beginning, then, when you put it up in the first place. Why not just good riddance when somebody treats you poorly and just move on? Why do you have to act out with that kind of aggression? Or why create an environment for people to act out aggressively like that? Aren't you concerned that you actually hurt people?
Of course, but when I did start the site, I was hurt, and so was my friends, and it's 2012. I mean, it's everybody has Facebook, everybody has Twitter. It's really easy to put people on blast, and that's pretty much how it started. Of course, my main reasoning was to hurt people and hurt the girl or girls that did hurt me.
And just Hunter, just so we're clear, it's a site where people would basically put up like inappropriate pictures of their exes, like sex texting and that kind of thing that somebody had sent off to someone, and then now they're angry. They're angry, now they're putting up their pictures for everyone to see, and they don't go away. They stay up there forever, right?
Yeah, basically. So the site started as, Dr. Drew, you would, if you sent your, penis to somebody and they didn't like you anymore, they could come to my site, submit all the pictures that you sent in a sext, and along with your Facebook or your Twitter, your LinkedIn, or any kind of social networking profile that you had, and we would link it directly to that, so people could see these pictures that you had sent to whoever, and
it's so heartwarming. It's so hard. It's so romantic. It's such a new age. It's like Cinderella has a whole new chapter to it. But let me Hunter, hold tight. We're taking calls all show tonight, and I've got someone on the phone who wants to talk to you. Her name is Ali Pereira. She's been on our show before. She sent topless pictures of her to her boyfriend. They ended up online. She's with us right now. And Ali, you have a question for Hunter?
Yeah, I wanted to know, actually, Hunter retweeted me when I tweeted you my question. So all of his followers were tweeting me, calling me a slut, and saying that I deserved what I got for my pictures. So I don't really understand how all of a sudden he's all anti-bullying and says that now that since he shut down the site, these girls' pictures are gone forever, because they're not. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever.
What do you think, Hunter?
I mean, well, the original thing you said, I think, is that you took pictures topless and you sent them to your boyfriend and they ended up on the internet.
Right.
Correct?
That's the original, right.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I understand you were, I don't know how you can point your finger at me. You took the picture. I mean, I've been justifying this in my head for over a year and a half of, the site, what I do and the site that I run. But at the end of the day, it started with you, and you took these pictures. I don't know how old you are, but I'm sure, you're smart and go to school. I mean, it's 2012. What do you expect to happen? Somebody's going to monetize this. I mean, and I was the person to do it. As far as bullying, my main concern is with underage, anything underage, and I'd hate for a Columbine or Virginia Tech, even though that wasn't underage, to ever happen again. My main concern, is online, and the kids that get beat up in school, go home, get on their Facebook, and are still dealing with the same kids that are torturing them at school, and that's my main focus, is to put these people.
Hunter, I mean, it's pretty draconian, buddy, to say, well, someone's going to do it. I just happen to be the guy that did it. Let's go to, I have on the line somebody that maybe perhaps at one time you modeled yourself after. Tucker Max just called in. Tucker, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Dr. Drew.
So did you hear what Hunter was saying?
Yeah, I heard it all.
What do you think?
You know, I kind of come down on both sides. On one hand, I understand Hunter's position that if you don't want naked pics on the internet, the best way to solve that problem is to not take naked pictures of yourself.
Well, that's a pragmatic solution. But how about being the agent that facilitates these things going to a place that kind of ends up in a harmful situation for people?
Well, you're on that hand, I got to agree with you too. If you're going to be the person that kind of spreads sort of toxicity and that sort of negative behavior, then you have to deal with the consequences. And I don't really know a whole lot about Hunter, to be honest. I had to look him up. I knew about his site, but I didn't really know about him. It seems to me like he's started to suffer a lot of the consequences of leading that life and running that site, and that's kind of why he took it down, from my understanding. I could be wrong.
Is that thank you, Tucker. And by the way, I hope you get over your flu there, buddy. We'll have you back soon. Is that about right, Hunter? Did you really have did karma, as they would say, finally come around?
No, I don't believe in karma or magic or anything like that.
I'm just saying.
No,
but you get yourself involved in bad stuff, bad things happen to you. That's all I'm saying.
No, I'm a human being. Like, I don't want to hurt people. I don't like people suffering. And the site, it got a little too crazy too fast. But yeah, I mean, I was more concerned with the underage stuff. I mean, I don't like looking at little kids naked, and I had to do it every single day. And that's what I got myself into. And yeah, there was, like I said before.
That's not disgusting.
All right. That is.
Let me take another caller.
Yeah, that is
disgusting. Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just saying. You go into the belly of the beast. I'm just saying.